Hello, vinyl community. Steve, FlipSideCT here. This is a vinyl room show. My last video I did part one of my vinyl room show, and this is part two. So here's my basement. Not much on the walls here, as you could see, but just a sitting area, watch some TV. Just, some tag sale furniture, Craigslist. And a little Hendrix poster, and here's just a simple rack I got from a estate sale. Techniques turntable. There's some Sony 80s, the old black system, CD player, receiver, and so basically, I sit here, I hang out. Here's my speakers. These are Bose. They're okay. They're not as good as you would think, 4000 XL. But I hang here and I, sit down and, play some pool. And I love the pool table because it reminds me of my childhood, playing with my friend, listening to music. His older brother, had the 10 Years After, Uriah Heep, Nazareth, Kiss. So this is 1975, and we would hang out in his basement and listen to music, and that's what this reminds me of. And here is my new calyx, was showing my books, and the closed doors are my records. So this is basically what we got here. I showed a video on all my books, or most of them, but I'll just briefly go through. There's just some common ones here, as you see. This is a cool one. About some rock and roll, as the face is on the cover. Some really great stories. Here's the Zeppelin collection, and just some alternative rock and some Nico, Velvet, some Ramones information, some punk magazines. I showed these, but I'll just pull some out. Maybe you didn't see the videos. Just magazines, great encyclopedias. Any of these are just really good if you want to get something. Here's CBGB book, New York Dolls books, Sex Pistols right here. Graham Parsons, Johnny Thunders, Harrison, Nash, James Taylor, Johnny Winter, some Iggy books, Stooges, Book of Rock, classic rock stories, record store days from Mr. Chris, St. Mark's, classic rock posters, David Bowie, inside, excellent book, David Bowie, all about his songs, Faces, Hollywood Brats, Big Star, Neil. This is going to be big now. Buy your albums now before they go up in price. With that movie coming out. Here's all Stones. All Stones. Ronnie Wood stuff. Some really cool book. I'm really excited to read this book. More Stones. Keith's book. Stones, Garcia, Moon, Chuck, Pete, Neil, Hendrix, Doors, Band, Greg Allman, Pink Floyd. Down here we got All Stones, great book right here, the gears, Stones gear. Great information on all these books here. These hardcover sort of coffee table books. What I'm not showing are my guitar books about guitars, just Martins and Fenders and Gretches. That's in the upstairs. Here's my jazz, Stav's book. Look forward to that one. Some more jazz. Some other coffee table, great record labels, Clash, Pink Floyd, U2, Springsteen, Petty. Complete works of Stones, Rolling Stone interviews, Guitar Aficionado magazines, Shindigs, U2, rock and roll memorabilia. A lot of just fun things here. Just like I said, I just grab something, I read and I'll listen. And okay, so I told you I categorize things, and My first section here is my, well, what should I say, the ambient. You know, either Klaus Schultz and Oldfield and Cocteau Twins I put into this category, even though, you know, they're, I don't know what they're called, dream pop, whatever. It's mellow for me. I like it. Robert Wyatt, great album right here from Cocteau Twins. If you really want to get one that's great, there you go. Harold Budd. Where's Harold Budd? He's somewhere in here. He's one of my favorites. Guitaros, Tangerine Dreams, and then all this is Eno and his brother. Practically everyone, but not some of his. I don't have more of his weird sounding ones with the real faster moving beats. Anyway, it's not as much as you would think, but I think there's others floating around somewhere. And all these here are my blues. So, you know, it's a pretty decent size, I would think. It's going to be hard to pull these out, but, you know, my Mike Bloomfields, and Roy Buchanan's Butterfield Blues, Cactus, Catfish, Canned Heat. This is kind of tight, gosh. Help me. Albert Collins, Ry Cooters. There's Fleetwood Mac here with Peter Green. If I could get these are his early ones. Black Magic Woman, some live. This is the mix of the first two, English Rose. Really cool ones, a lot. It's a live one. This is kind of common. This one is Jumping Shadows, again, Peter Green. This whole section here is all Rory Gallagher, probably all his good albums. Jumping here, Alexis Corner, Johnny Lee Hookers, Robert Johnson's, Johnny Lee Hooker here, Canned Heat, all the Kings, BB, Freddie, Albert, all in there. Taj Mahal. If you get a Taj Mahal album, you definitely want to get where is it? This album right here with him sitting in the yard. Steve Marriott, I have in here for blues, all male. This list goes on. There's Pot Liquor, you know, great blues. Pot Liquor again. Procol Harum. All this is Procol Harum. Savoy Brown, a whole section here. Jimmy Reed's, Hopkins, Muddy, all Muddy here. Link Ray's in here. Stevie Ray Vaughan, a whole section, all assorted. There you go, blues. The next, which is the biggest, is 4 of them for punk. So this is going to be tough. You know, I got all the Blondies. If you get this album, which is common, of course, get the one that doesn't say disco version. It's the first pressing. If it doesn't say disco version for Heart of Glass. Anyway. You could just see Clash, all my Clashes. Again, these are things I've gotten earlier on before I started my videos. All Clash, things I showed before, Depeche Modes. A lot of Depeche Modes, Devos. I have probably all the Echo and the Bunnymen. Eddie and the Hot Rods, you got to get that. Flamin' Groovies, mostly all of theirs. Definitely, if you guys don't know about Flamin' Groovies, just get into them, please. Just check them out and at least listen to them. Give it a chance. All the Gang of Fours. Nina Hagens, LAMF, Hunters and Collectors. Oh gosh, I'm getting old. Oh, all my Iggy's, a bunch of Iggy's here, and all the Jam, Joy Division. This is one of my that I have still from the 80s when I was DJing in 1980, whatever, early 80s. Lords of New Church. I even got MC5 in here. The Mummies, Bill Nilsson, all the several Dolls albums, New Waters, Gary Newman's, OMDs, Professionals, Plastic Patron, Plasmatics, PIL. Okay. All the Ramones up here. Missing probably 2 of them. I'll get them eventually. Pistols. All right. I want to show you this one. I showed this one as my little special set of, what do you call it? Press kits. And this one, not sure if everyone saw this, but this is a Pistols press kit, which I just don't see around. It came with this book and this inserts and all these photos. Paul Cook, some of these you've seen before. This one is unbelievable, of Sid in the airplane. I mean, look at that black and blue right there. You know, you've seen that one. More Sid, Jonesy. Anyway, I wanted to show that because that's one of my favorites in my collection. Slaughter and the Dog, Susie's. A lot of Susie's. Soft Boys, Patti Smiths. All the Patti Smiths, Nikki Seddon, Style Councils, all those. All the Talking Heads, Burn, Live, Ruts, Johnny Thunders, all his stuff. Undertones, Vibrators, Velvet Underground, of course I put in here as punk. All the Tom Verlaine solo albums from Television. Television is in here, I guess I passed it. Wayne County, Wire, Reckless Eric's, all the XTCs, a Miscellaneous X. Okay, in here, some Glam, T-Rex. Again, when I have a mood I want, I just come in. Sweet, Stories, Runaways, Silverhead, Roxy Musics, Ian Lloyd, Joe Bryant, Steve Harley, Alex Harvey. I always get them confused. Hollywood Brats, Bebop Deluxe, Susie Quattro, Sparks are in here. Okay, now, not forgetting the hard rock. I don't have that much, nothing hardcore punk, but you know, some Ozzy, Nazareth, I actually got all the Nazareths. I love them. My Kiss, mostly the early stuff. Just some Judas Priest. Hanoi Rocks I lumped in here. Deep Purples, the Cult is in here. Blue Oyster Cult is in here. All theirs. Angel City, there's Sabbath. Angel City, all of Angel. The band Angel. Got all theirs. There's more Sabbath. Uriah Heep. More Kiss. Some unorganized. I got Nugent here. Here's some Rush. Not a huge fan of Rush, but when you want it, when I want it, I got it. All the Thin Lizzies, I believe. I might be missing one or two, but Backyard Babies, Whitesnake, Van Halen's, Uriah Heeps. So I think you get the point. All the UFOs, some Status Quo. And then here's my smallest, which kind of embarrassed. Some prog and garage rock, King Crimson's. I got the Litter. You know, Pretty Things are in here. Again, just on my mood. Adrian Belew, Jane, Gandalf, just chocolate watch band, kaleidoscope, Bernie. So that's it. That is my collection. That is my system here. I hope you like that. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.